when a man goes through all this kind of crap. Not for a day, not for a week, not for a year, but for many years. Then when you see me ride up in a nice suit, don't say nothing.
That's right.
This is nothing for what I've suffered. You can't give me enough money to pay for what I've suffered.
Right.
And what my family has suffered.
Right.
You can't build nothing without suffering. And if you don't want to suffer, get the hell away from here. This ain't no play thing. You ain't gonna wake black people up without suffering.
Right.
You're not gonna make anything of black people without pain. If I'm hurting your feelings, then the hell with your feelings.
Come on.
You wear your feelings on your sleeve, you ain't got no business here. Because black people will hurt your feelings. You ain't never gonna help black people if you wearing your feelings on your sleeve. And there's none of you that sit in front of me that haven't already experienced a life of pain. And the more you try to help your people, the more you suffer from your people. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
There's not a mother in here who has any teenage children who has not suffered pain from her own children. But that don't stop her from loving them. All I'm saying to you is if you put your trust in God, all the things of life that mean anything to foolish people, the material things, they'll come to you as they're coming to me. The messenger told me, stick with me, brother. You'll have so much money, you'll be ashamed. You'll have so much. They'll come in with sacks of money. You'll say, oh, another sack? Put it down over there. What does one man need with all that kind of money? Don't you know, if I got that kind of money, you got it? I'm not no man that care nothing about these things. I want to see a people raised.
Yes, sir.
And everyone that works around me that knows what I spend on people.
That's right. Yeah.
You know that if I was a niggardly kind of man, I'd be a multimillionaire now. Now don't come to me and ask me to borrow something now. I just might loan you. But no, seriously. I think it's time for me to go. I'm trying to say so many things to you in a short amount of time. But don't worry about the things that you are suffering now as a Muslim. It's not easy when your parents turn against you. That's not easy. Some of your fathers, you young men, they don't want you to be no Muslim. Some of your mothers don't want you to be a Muslim. They don't understand. They're not your real enemy. They just don't understand. And they can make it so hard for you in their ignorance. But you can bear that. If you can't bear that, you will never be able to get your people. So I'm saying to you who are suffering pain and anguish and frustration because God has called you out to a sacred duty, bear the pain and ask Allah to help you with the pain. But don't let the pain drive you from the promise of God. That will be a great reward. I close. If I had let pain drive me away, oh, brother. Do you know a young man was coming one night to kill me in Boston? He was a Muslim. And I was a good young man, like these young ministers, but I was ignorant of administration, and sometimes you hurt people and you don't even know, you don't know you're hurting them. Because you're young in your post, and you make mistakes. This young man was coming to kill me. He had the weapon, and he met one of the brothers that was out of the mosque, a former captain, who is now passed away. And that brother told him, brother, don't do that. You'll be making a serious mistake if you kill Brother Lewis. Don't do that. That brother saw me as somebody standing in the way of the progress of Islam, so he was going to remove me. He meant well. He wasn't an evil man. He just felt that I was. And he was going to rid the world of this evil. Isn't that something? He's still alive today. And when I go to Boston, I see him. He comes out to my speeches and he smiles. And he recognizes now what in his ignorance he would have done. You follow me?
Yes, sir.
Brothers, we got to endure all this kind of stuff if you're going to help your people rise. Your prayer, your sacrifice, your life, and your death is all for Allah. Be strong. Be strong. You young men that the devil has some beef on you. He wants to use you, so he'll say, you go and spy on the Muslims. You go among the Muslims and you bring drugs and see if you can hide drugs on the premises. Don't let the white man use you like that, brother. Jail ain't that bad. I believe I'll show you how to do time. Because you can never jail me. Not with no damn bars. Because I'm free here.
Right.
This body, you can put it in the cage as long as my mind ain't there. I got the modern equipment now, baby, and I found the door.
Go ahead.
I'm out of the cage.
Yeah.
You'll never cage this lion again. Can't no jail hold me. You can't put me in no damn black pit and make me feel shame. In the darkness, I'll find the light. Because I came out of darkness. The hell do I look like being afraid of darkness?
Go ahead, brother.
When you're free here, ain't nothing the beast can do.
Yeah.
So you that got beefs on you and you on parole and you got to report to a parole officer, don't let them put that hype on you. You be a man. And if they ask you to do something dishonorable, tell them, I'm not going to do it. And if they threaten you, we'll give you more time, tell them, you don't control no damn time. God controls time.